Hi, Errity. Comments on week two, particularly the week 2.2 assignment, which is the PDCA assessment. I asked you kind of what the needs were, um, how the how did the organisation choose to address the needs, what's stakeholder, how they define stakeholder groups, and market testing, what market testing they did. You talked about New Haven, the Haven, sorry, as to how it came out of sort of a organic approach, I guess. Organisations feeling the need, people feeling the need, their needs weren't addressed by the existing systems, and that sort of has carried on today. So that what's interesting to note is that this is a slightly different approach to um, someone outside sort of defining a problem, deciding, assessing programs to meet that problem, address that problem, and then um, sort of checking it and then changing the program in this sort of logical, what called logical positivist way. This sort of comes out of um, we have a mission or we have a need that we're trying to fulfill, and we sort of do this sort of planning and doing and checking needs assessment, sort of the way we operate, but without really necessarily even possibly reflecting on it, and putting it in a particular structure. Although the same activities actually occur, planning, doing, checking, reviewing. So, anyway, but your points, I thought you made a very good point about the tension between the sort of mission approach of trying to solve the needs, and then actually the funding, trying to find funding support, and recognizing there's a balance between sort of trying to meet a mission and trying to receive funding, because funders may not have the same mission, okay, or they may see things differently. And certainly all non-profits in some sense, operate in this way, that they have sort of two business models, really. One business model geared towards their clients or who they're trying to help, and the second business model designed towards their funders, who they're actually trying to get funding from. So that actually makes kind of the non-profit management kind of a complex issue, because you're trying to balance these two needs. You were sort of kind of critical of the approach that the organisations take in terms of the sort of been driven by money and the funding, and I appreciate that. But just no, it's a common issue, it's a common tension. It's that tension for pretty much everybody. And it's not always an easy decision to make, right? Because without resources, you cannot do anything. And so how do you find funding sources that are in sync with your mission, what you're trying to do? If you also want to grow and expand, that becomes a kind of a complex problem to address. It's not a simple one. Anyway, but it was a good post, and you showed, I thought, some awareness of the challenges facing non-profits in assessing needs. So yeah, good post. All right, thanks. Bye.